Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So have you ever wondered what a PhD scholar actually does throughout the day? No? So today I am going to tell you like एक PhD scholar from the morning to the evening actually lab में करती क्या है? Okay? So I am going to tell you some real life examples that is based on my journey. Like I will tell you some examples from my life that really relatable. Okay, so what happens, many people imagine like just only wearing the lab coats and going to the lab and performing some experiments throughout the day. This is the only their job, but no, research is really more than that. Okay, so yeah, I am going to tell you everything step by step. Okay, so a researcher's day starts from the planning. Before going to the laboratory, we decide all the things, like we plan all the things, like what I have to do for the whole day. Okay, we make to-do list, or we check our previous results, what is pending today, and what are the results, what was the output from the last week's results, from the yesterday's results. So based on previous day, we perform experiments, we do the experiments. Sometimes what happens, we spend our whole day just reading the research papers, just exam, just think. It is really very exhausting thing, but yeah, we have to do, because we this is like our research is really based on, we cannot do anything without reading research papers, without reading articles, without doing the literature review. Okay, so yeah, in this way we plan our day, like what I have to do, okay, the throughout the entire day. So in this way our day starts. So after entering to the laboratory, the real things starts. Like if you are doing your PhD from IITs and IITs, so you don't have to perform only experiments, you don't have to do an only literature review. There are some other things also, like you are not only a student, you are not only a research scholar, you are sometimes to becomes a teacher also. Okay, I'm not talking about all the universities or other institutes, I don't have really idea about that, but if you are in IITs, if you are in NIT, so you have to do that. Okay, you become a teacher, you have to go to the class, you have to take some classes also of B.Tech, M.Tech, and you need to take labs also. So ये सारी चीज़ें आपको करनी पड़ती हैं. ठीक है, सो यहाँ पे it doesn't mean you have to only perform experiments and you do lab work throughout the day. No, ये आपकी other job भी है. Like if sometimes what happens in your lab, some interns comes, so you have to do that thing also. You need to help them. Okay, आपको उनका काम भी करना पड़ता है. So many things you have to do. So yeah, when I enter to the laboratory, what happens, so we check our samples, that what I did yesterday. So if we have to continue that experiments today also, then we start our experiments. What happens sometimes, we need to focus really very, we need to pay completely focus on our experiments. If we, what happens if we, like everything matters, अगर थोड़ी सी भी गलती हो गई, okay, if you make mistakes, just little make mistakes, then your all experiment will be failed. Okay, it could be you it doesn't matter how much hours you have you paid on your experiments. If you made just little mistake, पूरी मेहनत बेकार हो जाएगी. Okay, why? Because if अगर आपने pH wrong कर दिया, अगर आपने थोड़ा सा भी chemical extra ऐड कर दिया, many things matters. If you work on fermentation, okay, lot of things matters, enzymes, biochemistry, many things. So we need to be very careful, very focused, very attentive during performing the experiment. Okay, so in this way day starts when we go to the lab. Then we have to check all the experiments, we have to check the results, and sometimes we have to go to the supervisor also if there is a meeting where I need to discuss our work also. So this happens, okay.